Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for January 21st. We are looking at the US-Japanese yen pair. This particular pair closed down today. It had a very large range, an outside bar day compared to the day before. We are looking for this pair to continue moving sideways, however, and with a bias that is sideways. Look for it to potentially move as high as 92.37, possibly as low as 89.54. Look for some resistance around 91.80 and look for some support around 90.25. Okay, now let's take a look at the Euro USD pair. This particular pair closed down today, did pull back and close above, just barely above the previous day's low. We are looking for it to potentially move as high as 142.15 and hit resistance there, possibly moving down and hitting support at 1,400. Now let's take a look at the pound US dollar pair. This particular pair closed lower today. The swing trade setup that we had yesterday did hit and went through our first target, didn't quite make it to the second. However, we are looking for this pair to continue moving sideways overall with a bias that is sideways. Look for it to potentially go as high as 1,6400. Possibly as low as 16035. Look for some resistance around 16310 and look for some support around 16125. Okay, now looking at the US Swiss. This particular pair moved much higher, pulled back prior to the close to close lower. We are looking for it to continue moving to the upside. We are looking for it to potentially move as high as 1.0500 and hit some resistance there, possibly moving down to 1.0402 and hit support at that level. Now, we do have some news announcements for tomorrow. We have the pound releasing their retail sales for December at 4:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus is things have improved from negative 0.3% to a positive 1.1%. So that could be good news for the pound. Now, year to date, they're showing that things have decreased just by a little bit from 3.1% to 3%. At 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, the Canadian dollar is releasing their retail sales for November, and that's being released, the consensus on that one is things have moved lower from 0.8% to a negative 0.3%. Now, as far as what I'm looking for during this next session, if you go to the Euro USD, look at the 4-hour time frame, and let me zoom out a little bit. Currently, we have an inside bar that's been created right here. Going to look to buy at the breakout of that. I have a 20 pip profit at the 1.4165 mark. If you can either take that and take your 20 pips and run, possibly go up to the 1.4218 mark and grab a little bit more. And if you want to grab somewhere around 100 pips, go ahead and look for the 142.51 mark. If you're going to do this, I would look to buy 1 pip basically at 141.44. Maybe go to break even at this point if you're going in for the long haul, and then move into profit here. And then when you get here, go ahead and exit. Now, if it happens to break to the downside, looking to go short at 140.29. First little bit at a few pips lower, about 26 pips lower, looking to go to break even, possibly exit for the scalp. If not, look to come on down to the 1.3909 area. So grabbing quite a few pips there, over 100 pips. So either direction this thing goes, you should be able to profit from it. Well, that pretty much wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.